Whenever Hollywood attempts to reboot a beloved property on the big screen, it always feels reconstructed to be more accessible for large audiences and less specific than the original incarnation. In that case, the best thing that can be said about 2017's Power Rangers is that it never feels like it's betraying the core values of the franchise. However, that may be a disappointing selling point for those who never quite connected to the property in the first place, but are going in expecting a different or darker approach than its previous incarnations. Make no mistake, this Power Rangers is still as campy and cheesy as the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, it just looks much better.
Ay, ay, ay.
Whoa! This is a film for the fans who always wondered what Power Rangers might look like if the special effects budget matched the TV show's ambition. Taking place in the small town of Angel Grove, the film follows the same basic structure of the original 90s incarnation. It tells the story of what happens when 5 very different high schoolers stumble upon an ancient spaceship buried underneath their town. Discovered with it are 5 colored discs that turn them into superpowered versions of their previous selves, stronger and faster than any normal person could be. Of course, those gifts do come with a certain responsibility, as they learn that they have been chosen to be Earth's newest team of Power Rangers, an ancient order of superpowered beings that have fought to protect the planet since the dawn of time. With the villainous Rita Repulsa awakening from her slumber, hell-bent on destroying all life on the planet, they must learn to harness their morphin powers before Rita has a chance to complete her mission.
There's something here. Whoa! What was that?
Luckily, they're not alone in their quest and are guided by Bryan Cranston'S Zordon, a former Ranger whose consciousness lives in the buried spaceship, and his robot assistant Alpha 5, voiced by Bill Hader. Both actors feel particularly perfect for their roles, with Hader bringing his usual charm and wit, and Cranston using his signature grit and wisdom to lead the team against Repulsa. While the film tries its best to give each Ranger their own specific problems and pasts, it's clear which ones interest the filmmakers the most. Jason, Kimberly, and Billy get the most to do throughout, and the young actors manage to bring likability and spirit to their roles. Meanwhile, Trini and Zach end up feeling like odd members of the team, introduced later than the other 3 and given far less to do emotionally. Similarly, Elizabeth Banks ends up feeling weirdly miscast as Rita Repulsa. While traditionally a cheesy character, Banks goes way over the top with her performance. Unlike the rest of the grounded characters and performances in the film, Rita can't quite help but feel oddly comedic rather than sinister and fearsome. As a result, Power Rangers can struggle to find the right tone at times, especially during the haphazardly paced middle section. Occasionally, the film manages to capture the sense of wonder and joy that audiences want from their superhero origin stories, but it also clashes noticeably with the much slower and more leisurely paced opening act. It's only during the final 30 minutes that Power Rangers feels like it's succeeding at blending campy fun and emotional stakes in a final battle that is as visually exciting as it is well staged and executed. On that same note, the filmmakers are never afraid to have fun with this film, and that feels like it should be applauded. Power Rangers likely won't do much for those who never liked the property in the first place. But for those who grew up with it, or its many incarnations throughout the years, it provides the kind of passionate, loving reboot that we very rarely see from the studio system nowadays. One that goes deeper into its mythology without ever losing the camp element that made it so much fun in the first place. For more movie reviews, stick with us here at IGN.
This is better. Okay. Signals, brakes, I need brakes. Manual. Where are the brakes? Out the 5!